Here we go. There you go. Pop up, pull up, way out. So just. Hey guys, Chris here. So today I'm finally getting rid of what I don't like about my interior. I love this interior. I take care of it. As you can see, it's very clean. I use leather conditioner like once a month, keeping it really clean all the time. And the only thing that I really never liked about this interior is the aluminum that's in here. I just don't think it works well with the black. It just kind of looks funky. Even around my steering wheel, I'm gonna take care of that another day. But for right now, we got aluminum here, aluminum here, aluminum on the doors here. I don't know if you can see that here. So we're wanting to replace that, and I found the best possible solution. What we're gonna replace this with is a raw type of carbon fiber. It's like a satin finish carbon fiber. So the carbon fiber is gonna come along here, and then here will be Alcantara. And I've got another vent over there. I'll show you when I'm doing it. That is going to be the same thing, just Alcantara and some carbon fiber. So it's going to really go well with this interior because like I said, I'm not into the aluminum. I don't think it goes very well in here. If somebody is, that's fine. You know, I don't. It's whatever you like to do. And while we're doing that, guys, I'm currently using the magnetic phone holder. So, you know, these guys stick into the vents and you stick your phone on it, and you just, you know, magnetize your phone to this, and it's fine, it works. However, you know, your phone sometimes comes off with it, this comes off with your phone, and that gets annoying. So I got a solution from Kies Motorsport, and I'll show you guys that solution that I just ordered from them. And I really like Kies. He has great information on his channel. On top of that, he's pretty much what I watched to be able to do this system with here and there where he has to take off different parts. But so the actual parts we're going to be putting on this car is not aftermarket, it's actually OEM. I saw it on a guy's car on Instagram. I think his name is Grand Tour, and I asked him, you know, where he got his trim from, and he said it was actually OEM. So I looked it up. It is pricey. I mean, some people want $1,100 for it. I found it on eBay from a dealer in, I want to say, Connecticut, which is a BMW dealer, and I got it for $850, I believe. It was like 850 bucks shipped. So I was really happy about that. However, it is expensive. I know it's expensive for an interior trim kit, but I think that this is going to top off my interior. So to me, it was well worth it. And I'll start showing you guys that right now. Alright guys, so here is the trim parts. We got the Alcantara, you can see it right here, with the M Performance badge. And below the Alcantara, right there, you can see the carbon. Same thing with this little guy. Let's see this guy here. Carbon with the Alcantara. Very, very nice. For the middle console button area is just carbon, like a satin, almost like an unfinished carbon. And then again for the door handles. And I've got two here because I've done two, and I just want to show you guys how to do the last two. No reason to see all four. It goes the same way. Okay, so let's get started on that. I'll be wearing my GoPro so you can kind of get a better view from the interior, and then I'll leave this camera running as well so we get both angles pretty good. Let's see here. Alright guys, so let's start by telling you what you need, and it's pretty simple. I have a trim removing tool from Amazon. That's where I get most of the stuff here. It comes with a bunch of different tools, but this is the one I like for this particular project. Then we've got a simple T20, and this will do all the screws that we need it to do for this project. All right, so first thing is this guy, the main event. We're gonna put our pry tool back here. Actually, let's go from here. I've done this a few times, but we can do this one here. and pry a little bit here. Start getting it out. Work it around. We should be able to pull that guy just gently out. And then over here, this is more fragile. So you want to just be careful and just pull it slowly. There we go. So we're out. The only thing we got left to do here is disconnect this harness back here, one, and then this hazard buttons, two. So we can push it, we can actually push it out of the system there. Pull it out. And then we got another clip, just push the button in the back, release, there you go. There's your door hazard button. Pull that card through, and here's what we have right here. All right, so we have some tabs here. We got these lower tabs all the way down. It's gonna be kind of a little bit harder to see. Let's see if we can focus there. We got these lower tabs, and then we got these upper tabs. The upper tabs are stationary. They're kind of like what we use to roll into it. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pull the lower tabs, so kind of loosen them one by one as you're kind of tugging upwards, and then boom. So you're gonna loosen the bottom tabs, just kind of pull on them as you're pulling upwards, and they just pop right off. So as we can see here, get those bottom pins in first. See the bottom pins right here? They're all lined up, pins. Get the bottom pins lined up. Then you just push it up to the top pins. So you're gonna push it up and snap in the top pins. So here's the top pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bottom pins. You got 6 over there, 6 or 7. And then you're in. So here it is. We're gonna put the buttons back in there. All right, so let's go back inside. And all right, guys. So while we have this center console out and we're working on that, here's where my my phone holder is gonna come into play. So what I've got is this awesome little phone holder magnet from Rennline, but I bought it from Kies. And at Kies, it's actually cheaper because their shipping overall is cheaper. So go to Kies Motorsport and pick one of these up because these are awesome. So I'll show you guys to go in and I'll show you how to look. So once we got this off, you pop off this bottom part with, again, your trim tool. Put this out of my way. So you pop this off with the trim tool, you just work your way around, pop it off. Now you're gonna undo 4 T20s, but 2 total that's gonna come all the way off. So number 1's coming off right here. I like to do these by hand, not with the drill, just so we don't strip anything, and also because you get a better feel for it for just interior stuff. No reason to use a drill. So we're gonna open these guys up. So these 2 go off all the way. These are gonna be completely gone. Okay, 2 bolts. The left and the right, the left side of the car here, driver's side, is gonna be loosened up. Doesn't have to come all the way off. And I watched Kies do this, so I'm familiar with it. He did a really good job. All right, so now we're gonna loosen that up. Here we go. And here's our phone holder. These mounts fit perfectly into the current mount holes for the stereo, or for the air conditioning / stereo control there. So here's how we have that. Let's make sure we get it all lined up properly. There we go. So there's that. Make sure we're doing it correctly before we tighten anything up. So this is correct. So there we are. So we're in. Now we're going to put our screws back in. tighten up the driver's side a little bit. Go hand tight on trim. So we killed two birds with one stone here because we were able to do this while we were playing with this. So here's this, if you guys can see in detail there. Very nice and flush around there. Awesome, looks good there. And now we got a foam mount that's out of our way, not in our vent. So let's go ahead and put this guy back, which is our trim here. We'll just line it up and push it in this place. And now back to our project here. So this will show you more here in a second. Let's go back to our original project, which is the trim work. So here, guys, we have the piece all installed like we showed you earlier. And I'm going to put the top harness back on first. Boom. And then run the bottom harness through this hole. Let's put this clip back that in. Okay. So we're going to put the bottom harness through the hole. Here we go. And then kind of line up your trim. So let's start on the left and work our way down. Just gonna push and roll it as you push. And now here you want to go gentle because it's thin. Push it in, bring it down, and we are all the way in. Just a little bit of checking there. Now here's our button harness. Let's get our button back out. Get the orientation correct. Push it in. Good, it's working. Push it into place. All right, there's this, guys. Look how different this looks already. All right, now let's get on to the console area here. All right, guys. So I switched seats with you guys. Let's see what we have here. Here's our T20 again. Here's our trim removing tool, and here's our what we're gonna change out next with a beautiful carbon piece. So let's get into this corner and see if we can pop it. So let's get into here and just get a little under it. There you go. Pop up, open the middle console and run your way all the way down without, don't force anything. Boom, just pop. So here it is, guys. We got a little wire with our control for the radio, our middle control. What we're gonna do is take these, let me make sure you guys can see this. So we got 1, 2, and 3 T20s. I'm not gonna undo the harness, let's just get the T20s out. So let's get these all the way out here. There's 1. 2 and 3. Super easy. Anyone can do this. I was gonna have my wife do it, but she's busy with the kids. So we're gonna do it. Alright, so three screws there. Pop out the middle control button. And here it is. So that one's away for now. Here's our new one, beautiful carbon. What matches my interior way better. And then we're gonna pop this back into the spot here. Fits like a charm because it is OEM. And then we're gonna put these screws back in here. There's 1, 2, down here. So, just finger tight first, and I'm gonna work them back in. Again, with stuff like this, I'm just going tight to the hand a little bit, not past anything like that. Just go tight by hand, and don't over tighten because it's pretty much plastic in there. All right, here we go. So we got that together. Lay it in, just kind of set it down, and work from front to back. So we got there it is. Just not force anything by itself. Beautiful. All right, here we go, guys. Beautiful piece right there. And it just has that feel too. It's not like your regular carbon where it's like smooth. This has feel to it. It's like a raw type of carbon. All right, now let's go for this small vent on this side. So let me turn the camera around here. All right, guys, so we're back on this small vent. So again, the aluminum. Let's get our trim tool, same tool that we've been using. Pretty cool tool. I use it for pretty much everything inside. Get under a corner, pry, and there it is. This one's really quite easy to pry out, and it has no attachments. It is just this part. All right, guys, same situation here. We have 3 stationary pins and 4 pins that is gonna be the ones that we take out. So you can get in here with a trim tool and just kind of pry a little bit, but I'm gonna try with my fingers first. So here we go, we can just pry back. Let's see if it comes. Okay, so we're gonna need some trim tool here. So let's get our trim tool in there and pry this out. Don't put too much pressure on it, try to go slow. There's one, there's the whole thing coming out. All right, so those pins have released, and then you just pretty much rock it out, and these pins are stationary where it clicks in and then folds over. So our new piece, again, OEM, BMW part number right there. Our new piece is going to go in the same way that this other one came out. So first 3 pins are going straight down, and they're gonna be, make sure we're lined up, perfect. Now the next one's up top here. I'm gonna push on the plastic a little bit as I pull the part over. So we are in, let's see here, great. So we got button functionality here, close and open vent, all that good stuff. And then we're gonna go back in, guys. So pretty easy, all the pins are in. This side, that side. All right, so now, same situation, go like you just took it out. Let's set it back in the spot first, push it in. That one just kind of, that one wanted to go home, so it's in. All right, look how good that looks compared to the original, in my opinion. I mean, you might like this metal look. I'm not a big fan, and just beautiful piece. All right, so here's that. Now, we got 4 other parts, which is the door parts. I did these 2 already, and we're gonna go to the other side. All right, so let's start with this side. Pretty simple here. All right, guys. So I got this camera and my GoPro on. That's why it looks a little funny. You will not need the T20 anymore. Retire that. Let's go from under here. Same thing, trim tool and pry. Pry this guy out here if we can. It might work in different places better, so this is just, you know, trial and error until you get it to come out. Here it is. So got this one on. Maybe we're gonna need 2 trim tools for this guy. Here, oh, there's a spot right there. You can actually get under it. There it goes. So there's a little spot underneath it that has like a tab that almost you can get your pry tool in there and work its way out. So just gently tug. There it is. There it is. It has all these crazy tabs. This one and this one are the ones that are tricky and that you want to get in there first. So let's match up our pieces here. There we go. So what I want to do is get this one in kind of first, then kind of bend it a little bit to kind of get the second bottom in too, because they're like almost like L clips, and then work it in until you feel it kind of attach So we got that here. We're gonna work this right on into its location. Beautiful. There it is, guys. Actually, let me see if we can get. These last couple of clips here are not. Looks like they're not wanting to make the final attach. There we go. All right, so to the back door we go. Here's another piece. All right, same thing, guys. Same situation, exact same thing. Let's get under it. Here we go, we got a little tab under here. Pull. There she is. Coming with this one. Start lining them up. Get them in there. And gently persuade her in. Squeeze it. Punch it a little. Here we are, guys. Look at that. What a difference. What a difference there. All right. Just wanted to show you guys what it looks like, the final product. Shout out to Kies Motorsport right here. Got their sticker on, which the sticker didn't work out as good as I thought it would, but got part of their sticker up here. Anyway, shout out to Kies Motorsport. They're awesome for actually getting a better price for the product than the actual name brand of the product. And here it is, Rennline for the phone holder. So let me take my phone over here and I'll show you guys how that looks. All right, guys, so we're done with our project and I want to show you guys the results. It turned out awesome. First, let's start with the Rennline phone holder from Kies Motorsport. Like I said, I got a better price from Kies than Rennline themselves. So here's my phone, and there's the actual mount. Let's see if we can get a good shot here. And we're gonna just put it on here. It's got the, pivot, so you can pivot it 360 degrees. And it's awesome. I'm really, really happy with this. It's kind of hidden. There's an M2, kind of hidden out of the way, not in my view of my vent, because it used to sit up here. And it blocks the vent and blocks your screen and does a lot of stuff there. So there it is, out of view. So check out this Alcantara, guys. This is beautiful. I'm gonna try to get a focus here. But beautiful Alcantara all the way around here. M Performance right on the dash there. Camera's not focusing. There it goes. We got the carbon all the way down. Then we got the carbon center console deal here. Awesome, very cool. Then we got the Alcantara again on around the edge here and the carbon. And that's the rest, that's all the Alcantara is, this piece and this piece. The door handles are just carbon and they look awesome. So my next thing is I'm probably gonna do my ring in carbon, and I might actually do these with some sort of, if they don't make them, might do them some sort of touch-up paint. And a guy on Instagram I've seen paint this here and it turned out really nice. Grand Tour on Instagram. And as well here we're gonna either cover with carbon or paint. Just trying to minimize the silver. I know it's pretty much like here and there, but I just like it, the black accents with the black interior, right? It makes more sense. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Again, this phone holder is awesome. I'm really happy with that. Just look the way it looks like it's, belongs there. Like dealer should have had that in there. And look at the way it's tucked in there. It's actually in the mount. It's really nice, guys. You need to have this. If you don't have it, you're gonna have it one day, I'm sure. So, car's coming along great. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. That's how I grow the channel. If you guys like and subscribe, it helps me out a lot. I'm liking and subscribing to your guys' videos. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Kies, thick F30. A couple guys out there that are doing a lot of cool things in their videos, and appreciate it, guys. And I'll see you on the next video.